think it's recording? It's recording.
Do you have the dryer turned off?
And just show everybody?
Do you have the dryer turned off?
Yeah, if you could.
Everybody.
We didn't know this.
Alright, good morning guys, or afternoon. I'm Lindsay Rodriguez, and I will be giving you a class on how to highlight hair. Highlighting hair is very popular right now for both men and women. It's really the style right now for everybody. There's several different ways to do it, but today I'm going to show you how to highlight hair with foils. So first thing you want to do is section your hair off. It depends on how you're going to wear your hair, but we're going to say today that she's going to wear her hair back. So we are going to part it in our 4 sections. And we're going to make, it's going to look like an X on the top of her head. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So now we have our 4 sections, and we're going to start with the front, so we're going to leave this down. So first, with foiling, you want to make sure your sections for your foil are thin enough you can see through them. You should be able to read through it. The first technique we're going to learn is slicing. That is what slicing looks like, the picture in the background. It's going to look very chunky highlights. So it's very simple. Slice right through. Have your small section that you can read through. Place the foil underneath. Take your product. Use liberally on the hair, so make sure you get all of the hair. And do not go up to the roots. Make sure all the hair is covered in the highlight. Close it and fold it to secure it, and then you can start on your next foil. Now, for the next type of foiling technique I will show you is weaving. And this is going to get us subtle highlights. If you can scroll to the next one. These are subtle, more, looks like you've been in the sun highlights. They're not as dramatic. We're going to take the same spacing before in the hair, where you can read through it, very thin, and then you're literally going to weave your comb back and forth. Separate this out, and this small section will now go in the foil. And then same as, apply the product, not to the roots, because if you apply to the roots, since it has to sit for so long, it can cause burning, and it can also bleed into your other hair and make a huge, ugly line. And if your foil is a little short like mine, you can just wrap the hair up. And fold it over like the previous foil. Now our next foil is going to be something different and something that's more in style, which is going to give you the low highlights like a balayage or an ombre. This is going to be with teasing, which you can scroll to the next one. So for this, you're going to get your same section, thin enough to see through. You're going to take the hair and you're going to tease it with the comb all the way to the base, as close as you can get it. And this is going to cause the hair to be uneven and highlight unevenly. And then we're going to put the foil lower down on the strand of hair, so you get the lower uneven highlights. Same thing, take the foil, but this time we're going to place it lower below our little nest of hair we've made with the teasing. Making sure that we don't get it in the area that we teased, or it's going to look a mess. And then you fold. And with this one, you don't really have to worry about the roots. You just have to make sure that you get the foil tight enough that it's not going to slip and the product's not going to seep into the other strands. So with all foiling, now that we know the techniques, you want to make sure, like I said, that you keep it away from the scalp to keep your client safe. You want to make sure it's thin enough or it's going to look chunky and bulky and not pretty. And also that your foil is placed properly. And there's some techniques to placing the foils that helps. You can take the foil, wrap it around the comb, and stick it under the hair and hold it tight that way. Or, like me, I find it easier just to slide it in and then hold my hand here to paint. And then I fold it. It's whatever your preference is. And as long as you keep your sections nice and neat, your client will come out looking fantastic. And now that we know how to basically do highlights, that is all. Show everybody that's still here.
Good job.
And then